Okay, hey friends, it's Deb. Welcome to my kitchen. It is Wednesday of Dry January and we are doing Wine Down Wednesday. So who is here with me? Who's excited to try some alcohol-free wines? These are absolutely stunning, delicious, award-winning alcohol-free wines that I cannot wait to introduce you guys to. So Joyus, the founder, is joining me today. Oh my gosh. Jess, I see your request here to join me. I'm going to bring you in. You're going to join me in the kitchen. I'm Deb, and we are going to have some good fun drinking your delicious, delicious sparkling white, sparkling rosé. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday afternoon. Happy day. Okay, Jess, are you ready? I think this is your first live. Is this your first live? Here we go. I'm bringing you in. I'm about to have a hot flash. How's everybody doing? Hey, foolproof eating. I see you, my friend. Hi, Lori. Hey, Jess, how are you?
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to meet you. Is this your very first live?
This is, I can feel my heart beating in my chest.
Oh, we'll take your pulse. Let's see.
Oh, I was all beforehand, I was just sitting here being like,
you're doing it. You're doing it. We're on our first live. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm Deb. I'm so happy to meet you.
I'm so happy to meet you too. And I'm really happy that you're my first one because
oh, yay.
I just love you so much and respect you so much. And you just have this you're so full of energy and positivity and I
joy.
Love that. And joy.
And joy. Joy.
Yes.
I'm all about the joy. You know, life is short. It's like you gotta life throws it all at you, but you just gotta have joy.
Exactly. And for so many people, if they're quitting drinking or taking a pause on drinking, I just get so many people asking me am I ever gonna have fun again? You know?
Totally.
And it's yeah, and that's what I love about you and the message that you bring just by you being you is you're so fun, you know? You're just
thank you.
Yeah. So
seriously,
super excited to be here.
Thank you so much. You know what? I appreciate that because I'm just over a year now alcohol free. And that was definitely my thought was oh my gosh, what am I going to drink? And will I ever be able to relax again? Will I ever be able to just have a girls' night again? And to find alcohol free options and especially alcohol free wines.
Yeah.
It makes the journey so much better. So much more fun. So
that's awesome.
Well, anyway, I cannot wait to do this with you today because your wines are not just alcohol-free wines. They're delicious. They're so good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So good. And you were so generous. Okay. First though, I just have to tell everybody because you are, I don't know, brand experts or whatever, but I love how it was packaged. The wine comes, you feel like you're not just getting a package, you're getting a gift.
Yes.
It's amazing. Even the tissue paper that you have is it's beautiful. It's so well done. And then you have these cards that you include with each bottle.
Yep.
And I just love they're so positive and just encouraging. These are beautiful. These are so beautiful. So great job on everything. Not just what's in them, but everything. Seriously. Yeah.
Well, and that's a huge part of it because, I created this company, I created these wines because I don't drink. Right.
Yeah.
And for me, I hit 16 years last September.
Wow.
So it's been a while. Yeah. And I am just beyond excited to see how much this movement has grown and how there are more options out there. Because when I first started trying to do this, I wanted to do it 10 years ago.
Did you?
And there's, yeah, because I wanted it, right? And then I first started trying to do it about 6-7 years ago. But at the time, there was one sparkling non-alcoholic wine in the entire country. That's all that existed. You couldn't get anything. So it wasn't today.
Besides Martinelli's, there was
besides Martinelli's.
Yeah.
Wow. That was it. And I just remember Googling different word combinations and trying to figure out where can I get other things, right? But it was very similar in beer. O'Doul's was it for a very long time, right? And now there's just there's so many options, which is amazing. But
okay, somebody's asking, please tell us the name of the company. Okay, so if you're just joining, guys, this is Joyus. This is Jess. She's my guest today, and she is the founder of Joyus. Her Instagram handle is drink Joyous, right? I've got it right. Drink
Mhm.
Joyous. Yes. Okay. So
Yep.
follow along. But you guys, this is delicious alcohol-free wine. So if you're just tuning in, and then where can you buy it? Somebody's already asking. So that's good. And we have a code for everybody today, right? I think this
We
is like
do.
a,
We do.
yay, we love codes.
Love codes. Yeah. So if you go on our website, which is also drinkjoyous.com, and
Okay.
you put in Mocktail Mom,
Oh, good.
all caps, I think.
Yep. That works. Okay.
Then you'll get 10% off, and that's
Oh,
for
that's
anything.
so
If you order,
nice.
yeah, if you order one bottle, if you order four, however many you order, you'll
That's
get.
so nice. And then will they get, I think you have like, is it 3 bottles? You get free shipping. Do they still get, are they
Correct.
still eligible
Yep.
for that?
Yep.
Oh,
You
good.
get
Okay. That's so
the
nice.
whole
That's so
shebang.
generous of you. Seriously. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. So wonderful. I think that's very exciting. So Joyous, there is sparkling rosé. I'm going to let you tell everybody about the wines, and then there's
Okay.
sparkling white. And you were so generous. You sent me extra bottles so I could try them before today. And
Mm-hmm.
I love them. I
Yay.
love them. Like, yeah, I want to sleep with the little rosé.
Awesome.
Oh, I see some friends hopping on. I see some friends who just got their Mocktail Mom boxes. That is very cool. Yes, it's been a busy week over here.
I'll also say we are in stores all across the country.
Good.
And
Okay,
we're adding.
Where are you?
We're adding new locations like every week. So if you go on our website, drinkjoyous.com, and you go to the Find Joyous in the menu navigation, there's a map. And like I said, the map changes every week because we're just adding stores. So you can also find us on the West Coast. We're in a couple grocery chains. We're in Town and Country, every Town and Country. In Oregon, we're in every Market of Choice.
Wow.
But we're working on more. But yeah, and then there's a lot of smaller like boutique markets that we're in. But we're even in Alaska, just shipped some stuff out to Hawaii. So even outside of the continental US, yeah.
How are you handling? I'm sure it's exploding. I mean, I'm sure the business is, especially like you won, each of these won awards at the wine competition, right?
Yeah, because I think a lot of people either don't know non-alcoholic wine is possible, or they think it's going to taste like grape juice. Like we get that one a lot. And so I think one of the big things about us is we're a de-alkalized wine, which means it starts as wine and then we remove the alcohol. So it tastes like wine.
Yeah.
It just doesn't have the alcohol in it. And so I can tell people this all day long. And I was like, man, I can say it, but how do I prove it?
Right.
And so I entered it into the San Francisco International Wine Competition, which I didn't read this before I submitted it, which is probably a good thing, but it's the biggest and the oldest in the country.
Sometimes the ignorance is the best.
Oh yeah. Very, very much so. So yeah, so our rosé won a gold, and the white one, our wine, won a bronze. And so we are the only gold medal winning non-alcoholic wine like available on the market, which is crazy. Yeah, award winning.
That's amazing.
So you don't have to take my word.
Seriously, that is so amazing.
Thank you. Well, I think a lot of the stuff like you talked about the experience and the taste and everything about it, like because I didn't drink for so long and still don't, right? Like Martinelli's, I got married, I drank Martinelli's. Every New Year's, Martinelli's. I got a new job, Martinelli's. Celebrate something, Martinelli's. And just like love them, so happy they exist.
Right, of course, right.
But like I felt like I was at the kiddie table, and I wanted something real. I wanted something adult. I really, really, really wanted to feel special. And so that influences absolutely everything we do is, even the name Joyous, right? Like for some people, drinking alcohol is a joyous experience. And for some people, it's not. But when I take the alcohol out of it, then you can bring back that joy and that celebration and that togetherness. But so we did a lot with these, like even, I mean, it's got like the textured paper. It's like a really pretty, pretty label with like the gold foil. They're heavy.
Oh yeah, no, feels like you're bringing like the nicest bottle to your friend's house for a party.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I totally agree.
Just because you're not drinking alcohol, like it doesn't mean that you deserve something less. Like I wanted people to have a premium experience, to feel special, to really, really be able to celebrate. And so literally everything. It is like the heaviest glass bottle you'll get.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
You can weight lift. Just use these as like just use these as your weights.
They're heavy. They're heavy. I've gotten a lot stronger since starting this company, for sure.
You're moving all these boxes, I'm sure. Yeah.
I thought I got muscles from like carrying my kids around, because I've got two.
No, that was nothing. That was just the warm up. Those were the little weights. Now you've got the big ones. You know, it's interesting you say that though, because that was really how I started on, this mocktail mom journey was, looking at mocktails and stuff, was just, I very early in my journey last January was out to dinner and I asked for a mocktail. And the waitress said, oh, well, we don't have anything, but I can make you a Shirley Temple.
Yes.
And I felt the same way, like you were saying, like I was like, I'm at an adult table. I want to feel like an adult. I don't want to go sit at the kiddie table and have a Shirley Temple. Nothing against Shirley Temples, but it's just not what I wanted to be drinking all day.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this was the drink that I had when I was like 8 and I felt really cool. And then I'm like 30, 40, like older 50. And 50. And you're like, 50. Same deal. I go out to a restaurant with my husband. We're celebrating our wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And it's Shirley Temples or a Roy Rogers, Arnold Palmer. So you feel cool because you're like, oh, it's got a name to it, but it's like, it's like iced tea, It's
like, exactly. So, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Which one do you want to start with? And then I'll let you tell everybody about the wine and all the good stuff. How's that sound?
Okay. Sounds great. Let's do, what do you want to do? Your choice. You pick.
Should we start with the white since that's our bronze, and then we'll go to the gold medal rosé winning, which I won't tell you what I was going to say about the rosé. I'll wait. Okay. They're both wonderful. Right. And I already opened mine because I'm the worst with these gorgeous corks that come in here, like beautiful, very celebratory. But I'm always like so worried that my hands are going to start sweating and then I can't get it open. So anyway, I opened them before we came live.
They can be tough too. So sometimes, like if you're having trouble opening it, sometimes I'll like twist it instead of trying to pull it. I'll twist it.
Twist a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, because there's like technical stuff to it where you want it's for like safety, because you don't want to. Technically, when you open a bottle of sparkling, you're supposed to keep your thumb over the top. Nobody does, because there's always the chance that it'll,
pop
so
off.
Ours are kind of tight, but it's a safety thing because we don't ever want someone to take the cage off and have it,
pop open. Okay,
but they're hard. They can be hard to open.
Yeah.
So
because there was a little cage on here. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they're beautiful. Okay, we're starting with sparkling white, friends.
Yeah. And for me, it's
what's that?
For me, it's like 1 o'clock. I'm just like, what's up?
Day drinking with Deb and Jess. Happy Wine Down Wednesday.
But it's fine, right? It's like, it's not alcoholic.
It's totally fine. Yes, I'm a professional day drinker now. Yes. Okay, look at that. Okay, I just want to say the bubbles are like you're in a bathtub. Like they're like so many. It's extra sparkly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like every single detail of this, like it is hard to get non-alcoholic wine to be really bubbly.
Yeah.
And so we really, really pushed it and do all this stuff to get it to like have the same thing, like have that experience. So, and we do it in pretty small batches to make sure that it
really.
Mm-hmm,
what was the first? When did you first bottle your first batch?
This summer.
Oh, seriously? Like just this summer?
Yeah. So we're pretty newer.
Oh my gosh. Gosh. Coming on the scene and winning awards. Very exciting. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, my friend Foolproof Eating. She says she's going to be right over. Get in the car, girl. Come on over. Drinking time at Deb's.
Come on over.
Yes. Okay. All right. So what do you want to tell everybody about this?
This is like, that's the thing. I'm not really like smell, because I'm like, I just want to like drink it and experience. So
I smell all the notes of this and that. I don't know. It's delicious.
Right? No, so I always get really curious where I'm like, oh, what do you taste? What do you smell? And people are like, oh, I've got melons and apples.
I taste deliciousness. Really? That's what I taste. I taste deliciousness. Cheers. Big time cheers to you, Jess.
Cheers.
And congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Seriously.
Well, I would say and I think that's because one of the big things about non-alcoholic drinking, and whether you are like, we just want to support everyone, like whether it is that one glass, one night, 9 months, forever, however long it may be, like we're here for that. And so it's also like, we take a really inclusive approach to everything, right? Because I think wine drinking can be very gatekeepy.
Yep.
Where you're like, oh, you're eating fish, you must drink it with this, this or that. And it's like, I don't care. Just drink it.
Drink what you
Enjoy
like.
enjoy
Drink what
it.
you
Yeah,
like
it's like,
whenever with
does it
whatever.
go well? Does it go well with some like Doritos? I don't know. Sure.
This
You know what
goes
I mean?
great with Cheetos. It would go great with chocolate cake and
Exactly.
fish.
Or my favorite, like the midnight bowl of cereal. That's one of my
Sure,
mom.
absolutely. Lucky Charms. This is definitely a good pairing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
shredded wheats.
I hope that's something that kind of opens up too
Yeah,
eventually, because we're starting to see, you know, people are getting more on board
yeah,
with drinking non-alcoholic stuff, and I would say it's the
yeah,
same thing. Like, just drink what you
yes,
like, drink it
yep,
with what you like, you know, and keep it
totally.
open.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I love what you were saying just about like, it's for everyone and it's very inclusive that you
Yeah.
don't have to put a label. You don't have to say you're this or you're
Mhm.
taking you're forever this. You just, if you want to drink non-alcoholic wine right now, that's
Yes.
delicious. This is an amazing option. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're here to support that. So even
Yeah.
like that,
I love that.
those cards that you got, we put those in every single shipment, and there's different
Okay.
ones, and we're going to keep rolling out new ones and stuff. But the inspiration, there's one of them that talks about like all you can kind of deal with is today, right?
Okay, here I have it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ready? I love these. Okay. So this
Yeah.
beautiful card, which it's a gorgeous card. It's like a thick stock card. Okay, so it says you can fight the battles of one day. You can fight the battles of one day. What you can't do is change the past, so try your best to set it down. And tomorrow isn't here yet, which means it's not worth your worry. Stay in today.
Yeah.
Stay in today. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we can do. All we can
Right.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And so I think like that's something that when I first quit drinking, it was really challenging, right? And so there was this little card that I was given a long time ago, and I just carried that thing in my pocket, and I would read it every single day until it just became I wore all the words off of it. Right?
Wow. Wow.
And so that's why they're like thick cards too, so you can keep it. But I
Wow.
think like that kind of messaging, whatever it is, like everybody's got stuff. Everybody's going through something. And the fact of the matter is, like, a lot of times there isn't much we can do about it, right?
Yep.
Whatever it is, whether
Yep.
you're trying to not drink, whether you're dealing with like health issues or family
Yep.
stuff or whatever, it's just
Yep.
like sometimes all you can do is just
Yep.
that next step, you know, that
Yep.
next right step. And so a lot of those cards are just there to just be helpful.
I love it. They're just an encouragement along the way, wherever you are, whatever you're going through. You know, if you're in the hospital with your family, whatever it is, we're all going through stuff. Exactly like what
Everybody is.
Paul.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
Especially now more than ever. Oh,
You really realize that, and you see people, and you think like they're really like everybody's going through something. You know, I think it helps us have more compassion on others.
Well,
so.
I think too, a lot of times, like, so wine drinkers, I mean, this is just like percentage wise, right? Like everybody drinks wine, but for the most part, a lot of wine drinkers are women, right? Percentage wise. And so I think especially like, it's just hard, right? It's hard being a woman. It's hard being a woman right now. Like it's a lot of,
always forever. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happening. Like they call it was it the she-demic or whatever? Because women are quitting the workforce now.
Oh, I never heard that. The she-demic. That's so interesting.
Yeah, because with like the kids and COVID and school and all this kind of stuff, it's the women that are shouldering a lot of that burden.
Interesting.
And so they're quitting the workforce at like a crazy rate compared to guys. So I think also too, like, I mean, we launched this during COVID, right? That was a big part of it, where it was like, I tried to start doing this 6 or 7 years ago and just hit walls. Like could not get it going. And so when I got pregnant with my second child, which I was like really nervous and stressed out through that pregnancy, and I was like, I can't keep banging my head against the wall. Yeah. Focus on this at the same time. So I put a pause on it. But it was COVID that made me pick it back up, where I was like, what am I doing with my life? You know? Yeah. And like this is what I want to be doing, because I for me, the non-alcoholic wines are life-changing, right? Like I said, we support everyone, but I'm a complete non-drinker, right? Right. I'm not someone that can have a glass. I'm like, right?
I have found that about myself now. Yes, after a year of being alcohol-free, I'm like, I don't think I need to have any more. Yeah.
It sucks, But the crazy thing is, like, when I drink non-alcoholic wine, I can have a glass. Like the white that I had, it's because I opened this a couple days ago.
You can have the whole thing. Literally, what is it? It's 30 calories. There's 3 servings. So I mean, it's not
Yeah.
like you're
No.
you're not getting all those calories you used to get late at night drinking your
Totally. Yeah, it's 90 calories in the whole bottle. So we're one of the most low cal non-alcoholics on the market. Like alcohol sparkling has about 600 calories, give or take, a bottle, and we're 90 in the bottle.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was actually a happy side effect because I was going completely for taste, and I wanted something that like tasted like wine and was not really really sweet.
Yeah,
you know, that was like more of a dry wine.
Yes,
like it didn't exist at the time.
Definitely drier. Yep.
Yeah, and so the happy side effect was like you can drink the whole thing for
the whole thing.
Yeah, you're fine. You're totally
fine. And how
fine.
old are your kids now? So you have 2? Is that what you said?
I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So your little one was like a newborn when you really launched back into this.
Yeah, I picked it right back up as soon as
you're like, I gave birth. I'm in the hospital. Bring me my laptop.
Let's do this. Let's get this done. Yeah, no, totally. Because like I said, these are when I drink. So spending so much time being the only non-drinker in the room, being the only non-drinker at the party, at work, at this or that. Like I spent it's hard, you know, like you're staring at a countertop on a girls' weekend, filled with bottles of wine.
Yeah,
ladies can drink.
Right. Yeah.
And just sitting there with my like sparkling water and just feeling so, even though my friends are wonderful, just feeling so different, right?
Yeah.
But when I have these, when I've got like a non-alcoholic wine, for me personally, like that all disappears completely.
Same.
I don't feel any, right? Like I don't feel any different. I don't feel left out.
Yep.
And important for me and my journey, I don't want to drink what they're drinking anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Same. Yep.
Yeah. So you've experienced kind of the same.
100%. Yeah. You walk in, it's like, okay, like I just need something, and it's amazing bonus that it's delicious now. You know what I mean? But I want to feel like I have something. I don't want to stand there and be like, what do I drink? Because I don't want to drink that. And when I'm not drinking it, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
So and then there's no regret of not drinking ever. I'm not missing out on anything.
Yeah. So. And I like, you know, like even when I was like, I love wine and like all the, I have all these fancy glasses, like I got this one, I got the, you know what I mean? Like the fancy glass, like everything about it's really fun. It's just like, I just didn't want the alcohol part.
Yep.
You know? And so when that part's gone, the problems disappear for me, you know? And so for me, it's just such a game changer. Yeah.
Somebody, altbar.atl, I guess it's Atlanta, being a part of without being a part of. Yeah, that's so true. And then collectively styled by Ashley. She says the glass is everything. Yes, the glass is so much fun.
Yeah. Right.
There's so much gear. Glasses. What's that?
There's so much gear. Like there's so much drinking gear. And then when you're not, you're like, wah, wah.
Yeah. You're like, okay. No, it's true. So yes, all the glasses get used. And actually now, because I have 2 daughters, my 14-year-old does videos and stuff, mocktails with me and stuff. And we'll be out and she's like, Mom, we should get this glass. This would be great for, like, literally we're at Target. She's like, this would be great for videos.
Yeah.
Business expense.
Business expense. I did that around Halloween. I got these really cool glasses that were like stemless and had like skull hands.
Oh,
I was like,
awesome.
I was like, this is a business expense.
Yeah, exactly. This is a write-off. Yes, this is a write-off. Yeah.
Yeah, we use them for like photo shoots and stuff, and like they're
That's
cool.
Perfect.
They're really cool.
That's so awesome. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go move. All right, so this is our bronze winning from, and this is the San Francisco International Wine Competition.
Yeah.
That you were like, let me just send my wines. They're brand new.
It was the right timing. I was like Googling around and I'm like, and it's like, oh, if I get them in the mail in the next like 2 days, I can enter this. And it wasn't until we won that I was like, oh wait, let me look into this. And I was like, ooh, it's a good thing I did.
It's a good one. It was a good one to win. That's so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to go to the gold medal rosé, friends. Sparkling rosé. Yes, deliciousness. Okay, so And you're in Seattle, is that right? So you're like,
Yeah.
am I right that you're the first non-alcoholic winery in the Seattle area?
Yeah, I think all of the Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
Sure.
really? Okay, look at the
Yeah.
bubbles. Like, look at the bubbles
Yeah.
for days.
Yeah, and that's the other cool thing. So I've got these like you can get like champagne stoppers.
Oh,
And so ours keeps the bubbles. So you get like a champagne stopper, and ours will keep the bubbles. Like I'll open one on Monday and still be drinking it on Friday, and like it'll still have bubbles. So if you are, yeah.
Oh, that's really good to know. Okay, that's really good to know. I don't think I have. Maybe I have one of those. I don't even.
I can send you one.
Bottles of wine weren't really staying around for that long. They didn't need
exactly.
to be here. They weren't here Monday to Friday. Let me just tell you.
Well, that was the funny thing is I didn't know that these were a thing because that was not part of my drinking experience either.
Okay, so was it just me? Is it just me or
yeah?
Does everybody know about these?
It was my best friend. My best friend was like, "Oh no, you get a champagne stopper. It's like a wine stopper, but for champagne." I was like, "That's a thing. That's what people do."
Well, now everybody's learned about that today. I'm so glad we've learned something new today. Thank you. Seriously, I'm gonna get one of those. Okay, so this is the gold medal beautifulness. Here's my dog Coco. If you hear barking, it's Coco.
Yeah, I just love her. Like the color, and you're right, like the bubbles, you can see them. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's delicious. Okay, so, all right, hang on. I have notes.
When we were making this and doing like the different blends and trying to like get it right, I was just like, it was like not quite right, not quite right, not quite right. And then all of a sudden just like everything clicked and I was like, I want to be on a boat. I want to be like on a girls' weekend. Like this is the rosé. Like it was just like that whole, you know.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. That is so awesome. SAWCIES says, I love the rosé. Well, big time cheers to you. Yes, I love this rosé too.
Yeah.
It is awesome. It's so good. It tastes like the real thing. It has everything about it is like the real thing. So are you just, I know you're brand new. So are you just in the US shipping right now? Like I know you're on Better Roads, right? You guys are there?
We are. Yeah. Yeah. We actually just shipped some stuff to a store in the UK.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. So in like another week or two, we're kind of rolling that one out slowly.
Yeah.
But we just like put
on the boat. It's on
the boat as of like Monday. Yeah.
Seriously. I am so excited for you and I am so thankful for you pressing through all the challenges that I know you had, just because this is not easy to do this. What you've just done is not easy.
Yeah.
So
well, I'll say
thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you, because I get so excited, like, because this is my dream, right? Like this is 100% my dream. This is something I've been wanting to do for like a decade, and I'm just so happy.
That's so awesome
when people drink it and they like it and they feel good and they feel special and you know, and they get to treat themselves like that. It just makes me so happy.
Amazing. It's amazing. I mean, literally that you can have such a passion and now and to be able to walk out your purpose in life, you know, to see it coming to fruition right now is amazing. Oh, and there's Coco.
It's kind of shocking. Like every day there's like new stuff, and nearly every day there's like new stores, and so I just get so excited. I'll say it's like that card, you know, where if there's something that you really want to do, you know, in your life, it's impossible to see 20 steps.
You're right.
Right. So like,
right. Yep.
So just do the next right thing. Just do the next right thing. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think a lot of us, you know, especially ladies, will try and have it all wrapped up in this nice little bow. I'm going to do this and this. It's like, it's okay. Just start walking that path.
Yep.
Do the next right step. Try and plan ahead, but you're only going to be able to see so far.
Right. No, that's so true. I mean, I've definitely felt that, like in my own, you know, kind of like, first I started this Instagram just for fun, and which now it's still a lot of fun, 100%. But now it's like, okay, well, what can I do with this? What more can I do with this? You know, and I'm just doing the next thing. I'm not thinking you know, put it all in a bow. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't have any plan. But it's just like, what's the next fun thing? What's the next thing I can do to encourage other people? So,
ooh, maybe it's a line of the mocktail gears, like the shakers and the stuff, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So I just did, I sold this, like the first thing that I've done was Mocktail Mom boxes.
Oh
And
yeah.
so I just did a limited amount. We just did those and they shipped, and three people have already messaged that they got their boxes. One
Oh,
yesterday
nice.
and two today. So like, I feel like I feel like I'm giving birth right now. Like I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Just like when you get, you see people opening your bottles, it's like, it's so exciting. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
yes, I
awesome.
want to do all the gear.
I saw your little stickers and I was like, I want those stickers. They're so
Oh
cool.
yeah. I'll send you a sticker. Yes, you need a Mocktail Mom sticker. Yes. For sure. Okay, Jess, so people can shop on your site if they can't,
Yep.
if it's not local to them, they can shop directly to you, direct to consumer. They can use the code
Yep.
Mocktail Mom, all
Yep.
caps together. They'll get 10% off. If they order 3
Mhm.
bottles or more, they get free shipping, and they get the most amazing deliciousness ever.
Yeah. And then, physically wise, just keep checking the website.
Yeah.
That Find Joyous, our map. We're adding new stores like every week. So
that's incredible. How many, can I ask you, like, is it just you? Are there other people on your team? Maybe I shouldn't ask that. I don't know. Like, I know, like, I put on one hat, I'm doing this. Okay, now I'm setting up the lighting. Now we're doing this,
Yeah, no, I've got a team of folks. I definitely am very hands-on because I feel like that's the best way to understand all the parts and to understand what the process is like for my folks. So even that, like, I will go and I'll deliver boxes to stores.
Wow.
But that's also, so I know, and I'm like, oh, you know what? We need a different dolly. Like, this dolly sucks. It's like,
interesting.
to like roll the boxes, so it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like, you ever see that show Undercover Boss?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, sometimes they're so removed from like the process or what it's like for their folks that they're not.
Yeah.
So I'm someone, I think, that I really love research. I really love information. And so I feel like it's a good thing to kind of know all the parts, right?
That's
because
awesome.
then I'm able to manage those parts a lot better.
Totally. And your boys, do they come with you ever to like make deliveries?
The kids?
Yeah.
I
mean, I have a marketing business. I would drag them everywhere with me. Stuff. My children when they were little.
I think a few times probably, but not to the grocery stores because they've got like a whole process. But I think the few smaller markets maybe, but like
shops.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, I am cheering you on, totally supporting you. So thankful for your amazing wines. And thank you so much for doing your first Instagram Live with me. I can't even believe it. This was so fun.
It was awesome. I'm glad it was you.
Everybody, so if you're not following Jess, it's Drink Joyous. Follow her. I'm Deb. I'm mocktail.mom. Follow along. And I just love alcohol-free options. So happy to share them with you. So Jess, have a great, great afternoon. Thank you so much. Happy Wine Down Wednesday.
Bye.
Great to meet you. Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.